Hi, it's Mark from Saphrox Studios. Today we're taking a look at the F-1 Pick and X-1 Pick grip kits from Bigrock Innovations. Right, so let's begin with the F-1 Pick. Now they come in a pack of 6 and they also include a little dampener for each plectrum that you can stick in and tune to your own taste. Now we'll talk about the dampener a little bit later. The plectrum idea has been around for years, to have a thicker plectrum that allows you to grip. It's been around with the old stubby from Gin Dunlop. They're very, very thick, but the tip is very, very solid, so it's always going to give a very, very aggressive attack on the string, which is perfect if you're into soloing or if you're into sort of very aggressive rhythm parts. But if you're trying to get a slightly softer clean tone, you would want something that flexes as you hit the string. So the F-1 Pick is available in 2 different thicknesses. Unfortunately, because of its design, it's only available for right-handed players at this moment in time. But they come in a 0.75 medium and a 1 heavy. Now, that means that the tip is still as flexible as you would expect with those particular gauges, but then at the point where you hold it, you have this continuous bit of plastic then rolls over and forms a contour. Now that forms a slight spring, which makes it easier to hold because A, it's slightly wider, and it also pushes back into your fingers. You have a contour which allows your first finger to sit, and that means that rotation on the plectrum is far, far reduced. So anyone with sort of carpal tunnel grip issues or any sort of overactive sweat glands that finds plectrums very slippy, this may be a solution for you. It's a really, really nice little pick. It is comfy to hold, and because of the way it's sprung, it forms a little bit of a percussive tone when you play. So let's take a look at it in action in its percussive mode. So that's the F-1 Pick without a dampener. Now the dampener itself is a little bit of plastic tubing, similar to the kind of thing that you would find in a home brewing kit. And it simply just pokes into the channel that's formed in the roll of the spring part, and then you just poke it in and it holds it in place. Now, of course, you can cut that down to smaller sizes to have different amounts of dampening to suit your own personal taste. With the dampener fully in, all of that clicky type of sound starts to disappear, and you just end up having a normal plectrum with the grip fitted. So there you go, very, very clean pick, no real percussive tone with the dampener fitted. Of course, if you do want to capture that clicky percussive tone, then you would need to make sure that you have some sort of microphone or microphonic system working on your guitar. A microphone inside or out the front when you're recording is obviously going to capture that click, which might be exactly the sound you are looking for. If you have some sort of transducer pickup fitted to the underside of your acoustic guitar, that in turn also may capture it, but a standard sort of piezo pickup or a magnetic coil isn't really going to pick it up, unless of course with the magnetic coil you have a cover at the top with a rather large chamber. But then again, I think you would need to be playing with your pick straight over the top of that cover for it to be captured. But again, everyone has a different playing take and everyone has a completely different idea of how they want to approach guitar, so it may be the perfect tool for you. The only downside I have found with the F1 Pick is the actual design of the contour angle. The way that I've held a pick for the last 25 years means that my first finger is often very, very wrapped round and almost horizontal to the tip of the pick, where with the F1 Pick, my first finger points further down. So this may mean that it may alter your particular pick grip. Now, if you have a loose grip, like I said earlier, with some form of grip issue, it's still going to work for you, because whatever you're doing, you're going to find the plectrum's going to move. But if you have been very used to a normal plectrum and you have it wrapped round, it may feel a bit uncomfortable. But don't worry, there is still a solution for you, because that helps us move on to the X-1 pick grip. The X-1 pick grips come in a pack like this, and included in the pack are about 10 of these little grips, and then of course you get the double-sided sticky pads that allow you to stick them on and build the concoctions of your choice. This means you can choose any plectrum that you wish, any particular gauge, and of course you can choose the angle. So that means it caters for left-handed and right-handed players. You can even choose to stick on 2 grips onto a single plectrum, so it works for your finger and for your thumb. Now the grips itself stick on very, very easily, and because they are there, it even allows you to almost hold the plectrum with one finger. You wouldn't be able to play like that, but that's just showing you how easy it is to hold. It means that they are very, very stable in your hands, and because of the channel, it doesn't rotate, so you don't get any spinning when you're playing. Like I said, perfect for someone with carpal tunnel or a sweaty grip. You can have these built for you from the f1pick.com website. They have 3 different designs, which is the Surf Rocker, which is a singular plectrum design like this. They also do the double tracker and the 12 stringer. Now these are kind of fun. So this is 2 plectrums stuck together with a singular grip, and the triple, or the 12 stringer as they call it, is 3 plectrums together with a singular grip. Now I'd never ever tried these before, and I have to say the double tracker and the 12 stringer kind of do sound the same to me, but the tone that you get from the double tracker is it puts a smile on your face. It basically creates a second harmonic as you sweep through, and it basically starts to make a 6-string guitar have that slight 12-string overtone. It isn't like a 12-string, but it is kind of cool. So let's check that out. So as I said earlier, you can put 2 grips onto your own concoction. So here is a 12 stringer that I made out of some very, very thin plectrums, and it's got a grip for my finger and a grip for my thumb, meaning it's very, very easy to control and work around those strings. So there we go, that's the F1 Pick and the X-1 Pick grip systems from Bigrock Innovations. I really like the X1 grip systems, having that extra customizable sort of options with choosing your own pick and choosing the angle makes it a little bit more comfortable for my playing. But yeah, really cool product regardless for anyone that has a grip issue. Hopefully it will give you the control over the plectrum that you feel you are missing and make guitar playing that little bit more fun for you, which is only a good thing. The double tracker, the two plectrums stacked together, is a fantastic thing to try, so get one of those regardless of what your grip is like. It gives a really, really cool little sound. So yeah, great little tool, really like them. That's the F-1 Pick and X-1 grips from Bigrock Innovations. I've been Mark, Saphrox Studios. Remember, we have a load more reviews, tuition videos and tips and tricks, guides, etc. on our YouTube channel, so please give it a subscribe. Give this video a thumbs up, and if you've got any comments, write them in the comment section below. It'd be really good to hear from you. See you later.